Welcome back, people of the internet. I am back yet again for another review, so stick around till the end and get ready to join Sonic and his forces. I'm your host, Cyberplanet Entertainment, and this is Sonic Forces. Don't go away. So, to be honest, even though I've been, playing games for a long period of time, I've only ever played, one Sonic game, and it was Team Sonic Racing for the PS4. So that tells you how in the Sonic world I am. So, from Team Sonic Racing, I felt, I like the characters, I like the world it kind of created, that little Sonic feeling. I was like, okay, this could be good. Going into Sonic Forces, how will this, translate?
It was interesting at first, Sonic Forces that is. It was a bit hard, dare I say, because you're going so fast on some levels, I would just instantly fly into an enemy or just straight right off the map. But after getting the swing of things, it was no problem after like 15-20 minutes, and after that initial hump to get over, the game is extremely easy, which I don't mind at all. Something underrated about a game like Sonic Forces is that it doesn't require your full attention. Like if you're tired or you got home late or you just want to sit down and chill and you're tired or whatever, it's difficult enough to keep your attention, but not difficult enough to demand your full attention. Now, the basic plot and the story is something you can write in about 1 minute. Dr. Eggman wants to kill Sonic. That's it. It doesn't really bother me though, because I don't expect an insane deep story from Sonic.
All those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army.
Replicas. The problem.
What? Oh, my pen. I'm back. What I was happily surprised with, though, in Sonic Forces for just like a 3-hour game, was the multiple different gameplay scenarios you'll find yourself in.
Sometimes you'll be playing as classic Sonic, modern Sonic, or your own created character that can be created however you want. Oh, damn! Damn! I mean, this guy just looks like a goddamn villain, but, seriously, you can create your guy to look like anything in this game. It's pretty cool, but moving on to another varying gameplay factor, I really like the switcheroo from left to right side-scroller kind of game classic style to an angle where it's pretty much over your shoulder and you just run straight. It was really nice to flip from one side to the other so it never gets stale. Here we are. Gameplay 80 out of 100 pros. Varying gameplay. Multiple characters you can play as that have different abilities. I really like that. Chill, fun game. I think seriously, this game is very fun to play. Cons, really nothing major. Again, it's only 3 hours, so there's not much chance for anything major to pop out, but overall, the game was decent the whole way through. Moving on to presentation now.
It's probably another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings, 2 of them. Definitely not.
Hey, Rookie! Go to the lab and check it out!
So when I played Team Sonic Racing a while back, it was good. It was really good actually, and I was really impressed with the soundtrack. And going into Team Sonic or Sonic Forces, going into Sonic Forces, I was like, okay, this soundtrack is actual fire.
I mean, honestly, I would just be chilling, playing some Sonic Forces, and just thinking, damn, this is some really good music. As far as the rest of the presentation goes, it's solid the rest of the way. I mean, the voice acting is decent for a Sonic game, a 2-hour Sonic game, and the sound effects are good the whole way through. And I would also like to give credit to one of the main co-villains in Sonic Forces, Infinite. His design and voice is pretty cool in my opinion. I would also like to talk more about Sonic Forces presentation, but literally the game is only like 3 to 4 hours long. It's short. So trying to cram a lot into this little review is it's tough because there's not much. Here we are. Presentation 78 out of 100 pros. Great OST. Honestly, really surprised by that. I mean, so far, 2 Sonic games, I really like the soundtracks. Good sound effects throughout the whole game, and overall decent. I mean, there's really no complaints so far about Sonic Forces. Cons, nothing really major that poked out at me. But we still have a category left. Let's find out. Let's see what's going on in overall impact.
Come on, seriously? I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted! Apparently he's traveling above the city at high speed!
So, like I said in the very beginning of this review, I said I don't really play Sonic games. I've never really played Sonic games. That being said, I've played 2 now, Sonic Racing and Sonic Forces. I'm really starting to like the Sonic world.
I really like the very basic gameplay and stories most of the time, and all of the characters and the Sonic universe. It's been very fun to enjoy and just sort of like kind of surround myself and familiarize myself with Sonic and like the Tails and Knuckles and all these characters that, you know, I've heard about them. I've never actually played a game with them though. Now, I will say though, as for Sonic Forces goes, I want to say that I have played some really amazing games that are 4 hours or under, but I kind of wish Sonic Forces was longer, you know, which is a good thing. My only grip though with the game is that there is a lot of button spamming with X. Your X button is going to be used a lot in this game because it's used to defeat bosses and pretty much every enemy in the game. Like if there's a lineup of enemies, you just smash that X button like 30 times straight. Like seriously, you know, it's not the coolest way to defeat enemies, but you know, it's short. And the last thing I would like to say is that there is a sense of challenge to speedrun this game because every level you play has a timer in the top right. And I kind of felt like it was almost challenging me to run my best time.
The last sighting was just up ahead. Be careful, Sonic.
Coming in hot for overall impact, 75 out of 100 pros. Overall, it's a fun, decent game. Again, you're not getting your insane level of deep meaning out of Sonic Forces. It's just a fun, chill out game. It's fun. Cons, short. This game is extremely short. I said it a lot of times. It's like 2 to 3 hours. It's a little bit too short, but here we are. Boil all the numbers down, and we get a solid 7.7 out of 10 for Sonic Forces. That's 80, 78, 75, total score 7.7. So that's it. Sonic Forces is done. I tried to squeeze out as much as I could for this review. It's like a 2 or 3 hour game into a I usually do 10-15 minute reviews, so there's not much to say than other than, you know, you do pretty much the same thing the whole way through, and it was fun. That's it. If you don't like it, you're gonna hate this game. If you do, you'll find it decent. But for now, I'm your host, Saber Planet Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Peace.
Sweep the enemy away.
Oh, absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? I'll smash them to smithereens! Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby! Make them wish they'd never been born!
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the confusion. Ah! This is bad. Our forces were all gathered together, and now they're plunged into chaos.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to support my channel, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I cover all areas of entertainment, from books to movies, TV shows, and games, all of the above. And if you're really dedicated, I do have my Patreon links in the description. Anything that's donated to my channel in any way necessary, half of it is going back to charity because it's the least I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Peace.